all that having been said, because ultimately that's what people want you to do when we start talking to people. Say, no, I'm a human being. Okay, well, then we're going to need you to present yourself in the world as a human being from time to time, because these kids are the ones that get confused. We're adults. We can make a distinction. So at any rate, I watched to use the self-declared titles, conversation between Diddy and Charlemagne that was on Revolt TV and then put on YouTube, about a 30-minute conversation. I found it fascinating because, again, the substance of what Combs was saying to McKelvey, I don't really have any substantive critique. The basic thesis of that conversation that Combs was having was, we need an independent base for political power. Nobody's going to look out for our interests. He said, I'm an independent. And then, McKelvey asks him, Charlemagne asks him, but you said to withhold the vote. What changed? He said, well, look, we got to get Trump out of there. This is what he said. He said, this guy, if he gets elected, it's going to be a race war. I'm scared it's going to be a race war. Now, if they want to knuck if they buck, then we be out here in the street. We got to do what we got to do. But this guy got to go. So, and then Charlemagne says, well, so you saying vote? He said, yeah, we got to vote. But that's not enough. We need our own black political party. We need to have our own agenda. He said, we never had a black political party. Now I'm listening and I'm wincing because now what's also coming out is the ignorance. That's why we doing this every Saturday. No, we've had political parties. Again, we had to distinguish between people running candidates for elected office and groups coming together to determine an agenda for that group with items on the agenda that we then organize to execute, which includes, among strategies, putting people in policy-making positions to execute our agenda. That is a definition of a party. When people think of party in America, they think of electoral politics only. Two-party system, independent party, we have a green party. No, a political party is a formation, is a political formation, an organized structural formation where people come together to determine how best to advance their collective interests.
The Tea Party. The
Tea Party is a perfect example. People say they're a Tea Party Republican. Hell, I'd even go so far as to now see, because they're getting ready to put one of these whole stone cold crazy QAnon people in Congress from the state of Georgia. QAnon gonna have a QAnon Republican. As if those terms haven't come so close together as to be virtually indistinguishable in a lot of ways. Ben Sass, Senator Sass, and all you people now trying to run from your friend. Nah, y'all all in the same clavering. That's y'all grand wizard. You could have got rid of him with the impeachment. So now that you're looking at the numbers, you see Joni Ernst getting ready to get her throat cut in Iowa politically. Now that you see Lindsey Graham on TV crying crocodile tears after he done broke every rule in the United States Senate, my opponent is, he's raising so much money. Can't you come and save me? Yeah, now that you see all that, now y'all want to run the other way from Trump. No, that's y'all grand wizard. Ben Sass from Central Casting. Nah. That's y'all grand wizard. So anyway, the Republican Party, the White Nationalist Party, and the QAnon have almost merged in some ways. But yes, that's a political formation. That's weaponized ignorance, but there's a political dimension. So when Diddy says we need a black political party, you right, bro. When he says we've never had a black political party, you wrong, bro. And so then Charlemagne asks him, he says, well, should we be the ones doing this? And now I'm thinking in my head, I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at Lenore McKelvey any more than I'm mad at